Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Draft Day Sports College Football 2023 with the BC Eagles, and we will continue the grind. We are 4-6, but we've won 3 of our last 4. 2 victories here in our last 2 games, which I think are reasonable. We've got NC State, who is 2-8. And we have Duke, which is 3-5. So it's not unreasonable to think that we can win both games, end 6-6, and go to a bowl game. Our defense has been better this year, 49th in yards per game. We have a much better offense, or a much better defense this year, but our offense has been struggling. You can see we beat North Carolina, Syracuse. We got handled by Wake Forest, and then we won at Louisville. So we got a couple of road games here at NC State and at Duke. I'm going to sim them both with the assumption that we're going to win them and that we are going to make a bowl game. And then we will play the bowl game. So that's sort of the plan for this episode. We got to do some recruiting. We've got 9 outreach hours. So Tyler Ingram is hot, which means we're likely to sign him. We've got Leonard Johnson with his C speed, B arm, A- accuracy. Might not be a terrible quarterback, but I would like to get him locked down. So let's attend a game for him. John Garber is cool. Let's invite him to a game. We do need some wide receivers, so that is something we need to focus on. So let's invite. Fitzsimmons has got C speed, B- hands. That's really not that good. Ingram, B speed, C+ hands. I mean, he looks okay. He's likely to sign with us, though. Melvin Reed. We don't really know anything about him, so let's get the full scouting report in on Melvin Reed here. We're still the only one to make him an offer, so I don't think we need to spend a ton of effort on him. I think we'll probably get him. Stephen Williams now has 7 offers. We're going to go ahead and remove there. Oh, no, wait, he's cool. So why would I do that? No, why would I do that? What if we can land one of these other tackles? That would be better. Let's invite Gail Stamper. We're still the only one to offer him a scholarship. So we have a recruiting budget here, and we still have some scouting, and we have some open scholarships. So let's see what we can do here. James Taylor, let's make him an offer. He has no interest in us right now, but maybe we can unlock some here if we throw some interest at him right now. Let's look at uncommitteds. Let's find the best uncommitted or the best player with no. Charles Sweat has only got 2 offers. Robert Villery. I mean, yeah. 4-star running back with only 1 offer. Yeah, let's do that. May as well. We'll see how that goes. Because we need running backs as well. All right. Let's see how this game goes against NC State. Watch the highlights and keep our fingers crossed. First highlight is for the Eagles, and that's a touchdown run for Wilfredo Campbell. We're up 10-0 here in the second. Back to pass. Not sure what happened, but it's our ball now in the third. There's a big pass play to Edward Hay. He's another player we're going to lose this year. We're losing our 3 top wide receivers this season. There's a long touchdown pass. We're up 23-0. They get a big play here. Is that going to be a touchdown? It might be. It's our ball in the fourth. Back to pass. That one's intercepted, taken the other way for almost a touchdown. We're up 23-7, though. I think 24-14, 23-13. We should be able to hold on here. So they get a touchdown, and we're up 33-22. Yeah, so we are going to emerge victorious. Got a little hairy there in the fourth quarter, but we pull off the victory. We are 5-6. Clancy, 22 of 31, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, threw for 300 yards. Losing Campbell is going to suck next year as he now has almost 1,300 rushing yards. It's going to be all about, it's not going to be about Pedro Keene either. It's going to be about Daniel Curry, I guess, right now. Oof. I don't want to think about it right now. I don't want to think about it. It's all about this season, right? McCullough leads us in tackles. No surprise there. We get a pick from Smith. No surprise there. All right, so we get half of the equation done. We beat NC State. We got Duke coming up now. See if we get any commitments. Ingram, Leonard, Johnson, and Fitzsimmons. So we pick up both wide receivers, and so we didn't get the 4-star James Taylor. That's fine, but now we should be able to look at Leonard Johnson. So we pick up 3 more recruits. We now have 6 3-star recruits, which puts us at number 44 overall. Let's look at our commits. Start with Leonard Johnson. Yeah, I mean, B arm, A- accuracy, C speed. He's a pocket passer, but maybe a decent pocket passer, so he just won't throw the ball particularly deep. Dale Poor, B speed, B- hands. Somebody we're gonna need. And we picked up the wide receiver. So we got Tyler Ingram with his B speed and C+ hands, and we picked up Fitzsimmons with his C speed and B- hands. So that's good. Let's go to targets, actions. All right, so we still have Augustin Martinez, who is warm to us. Billy Bunch, we can probably remove from him. He's got 10 offers. Michael Drummond. Yeah, we didn't really put any effort into either of these guys, so I think we can probably remove, hide, and then we'll see what else we can find. Stamper is somebody I want. None of these guys are interested, but what if we just take and do that? Put that down to 8 so that we still have 20K here. We still have the outreach hours, so let's look at the best uncommitteds again. Cuevas, 4-star running back with only 1 offer. Yep, we'll make him an offer. Spend that recruiting money, spend that scouting money. We will invite him to a game. Excuse me. Not any really high-end quarterbacks that only have 1 offer. Ronaldo Haley only has 2. Let's do that as well. Invite him to a game. Yes, we don't have any scouting or any recruiting money left. So now it's, maybe we can find you get a 3-star or cornerback who doesn't have any offers. So we'll make him an offer. Just filling in that depth, right? That's what we need. We need to fill in the depth. Trying to attack recruiting a bit differently this year. Instead of aiming for the high-end talent, look for some depth pieces. Don't really need a free safety. Guard, offer him a scholarship. And make offers to these players who have no other offers at this point. May as well. Try to bring in as many, top 600 or 700 talent players as we can. Stanford Lee, there's another tackle. All right, so let's go back to actions. We still have 5 outreach hours, so let's who's interested in us? Like to see if we can try to get some of this higher end talent. Just as I say I don't want to, I want to see if I can attract some last minute interest here. All right. So we have Duke on the road. This is another must-win game. This gets us to 500. And I think we're already bowl eligible, but 6-6 looks a hell of a lot better. I simmed it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's look at the highlights. a sack. Fumble recovered by I'm not sure who, us, I think. So we get a touchdown there. We are up 7-0. They come down the other way. We get a sack, but it is 7-7. Fumble recovered by them. They're up 10-7. $17-7 at the half. That's not good. Offense can't get untracked. 20-10. We haven't had any offensive highlights. Looks like we're going to lose to Duke here, unfortunately. Yep. So we're going to be 5-7. We're down by we're getting hammered by Duke. Wow. Interception. A touchdown right at the end. So we lose to Duke. That's a little upsetting. So we're going to finish the season 5-7. Yeah, that sucks, man. It's a game I thought we were going to win. Got up early. Couldn't stop them defensively. We got 420 yards. Lancey, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Mills with 6 tackles, a forced fumble. Yeah, not great. Not great. All right, so did we get any recruits? No, we lost the 4-star center. So no recruits. So we had won 4 out of 5, which is obviously a good thing. But our recruiting is back down to 50th because we didn't sign anybody this past week. Yeah, here we go. So some of these guys we can remove. I kind of had a sinking feeling this was going to happen, but that's fine. I mean, you get into it a little bit late and see if you're able to do anything with it. But Carter, Augustin now has just got cool. Let's make sure we get that maxed out. We don't have any games, so we can't. I mean, we can do some home visits to some of these guys, but Lionel Brown, C speed, C plus. Nah, he's not particularly good. One is B and B. I mean, we'll a home visit, I guess. We'll tend to game for him. Let's look at uncommitteds. Do what we normally do. 4-star running back that has no. It only has 1 offer. Miro Ash. There's 3 offers. I feel like that might be a bit of a waste, but we will give it a whirl anyway. Can't hurt. Fullback. Robert Hardy. 56 out of Florida. Afe is, I mean, those ratings look pretty good. I mean, I guess we can offer Hardy. We still have a couple of offers and a couple of recruiting dollars left. Mitchell, those look pretty good. Not great athleticism, but good intangibles. He has no offers, so that might work in our favor. Excuse me. We have 2 scholarship offers left. Let's try to bring in a guard and A physique, B athleticism. Sure, David Carpenter. Why not? Where is he? Right there. All right. So we got a couple of weeks here with no games, and then we'll keep our fingers crossed for a bowl game. Losing that game to Duke was disappointing. Picked up Antonio Healy, so we do get a defensive end. A bunch of players recruited, went other places. That's fine. Yeah, still no interest from Lucero, and now he's got 11 offers, so we can go ahead and pull there. Haley, 6 offers and 9 offers, no interest from either. Just go ahead and hide. Alcorn has no interest, so we can remove and hide. And I do want to save some scholarship and some recruiting for the transfer portal. So let's look at. So Bolin still only has 4 offers, so I think we still stick with him. Don Simon's only down to 2 offers. Let's do a home visit, and then we'll do outreach and phone here. Oh wait, no, Seward is still interested in us. Tenney. Remove here. Yeah, I think we can remove most of these. I don't want to remove Augustin. I still would like to bring him in. B's across the board, but if we can bring him in, have a bit of a quarterback competition, that might not be bad. Let's go back and look at uncommitteds again, just to make sure we're doing our due diligence and that somebody hasn't had some offers pulled and slipped through the cracks. You can always do it this way. Like, this will show us the best players with no offers. Cisco Thompson looks pretty good. We'll make him an offer. Who are the best players with 1 offer? Oh, wow. There are a lot of 3-star players. Got to be a smarter way to do this, right? A lot of players this year. Oh, there we go. Best player with 1 offer is a tight end. Yeah, so we're down to the 700 and 800s, and that's fine. Dorsey Martin, C physique, C minus physique. Ian Santos, I kind of like that. B plus athleticism, A intangibles. Let's make him an offer. Let's throw a little bit of money at recruiting. Let's dump some money into scouting. Anthony Harding. B athleticism, B IQ, B intangibles. C technique. Probably means his accuracy is going to be off a bit, but that's okay. Kind of want to leave it there because I want to make sure we've got. I mean, we have a ton of scholarship offers, so I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to have to lean on the transfer portal. You know, I want to make sure we sign as many of these players as we can. All right, so all right, we'll leave it there. Let's see if we can get anything done this week. Sim week. This is the big week, right? This is the week we're going to get a lot of recruits, I think. Yep. So we pick up 5 recruits. We get Tenney. We get the tackle, which is good. We got Joseph Bolin, the 4-star running back. That's huge. So we do get a running back. So we pick up a 4-star running back and 4 more 3-star players. So that's a big one. That is a big one for us. So we're up to the 40th ranked recruiting staff right now. We have 18 scholarship offers. We look at Joseph Bolin as the big one, B speed, B hands. That's our starting running back. That was a huge issue, or a huge problem area next season. Pick up a new tackle, B plus run blocking, B pass blocking. That's awesome. Yeah, so not terrible, not terrible. We could use better wide receivers, and we definitely need to figure out our quarterback position a little bit. But we're not in terrible shape right now. Targets. Oh, all of our targets are gone. All right, so let's look at the best uncommitteds. All right, so we're into the 8, and I don't mind bringing in a few players from here. We do want to bring in bad intent. This guy might not be. He's got good football IQ, good athleticism. He might be a. He might be a scrambling style quarterback. What positions do we need? So we've got 2 running back commits, 3 wide receiver commits. Where are we light still? I guess defensive tackle, defensive end. So we can take a look at, I guess, the best. Yeah, we got Lynn Buck. C minus physique. I don't like the C minus physique out of a defensive end. C plus physique and D athleticism. That's no good. D technique, but B plus intangibles. B physique. Meh. Ryan Darnell. He looks okay. The intangibles are bad though. Eddie Manning. There we go. B plus athleticism. A plus technique. He's not. He's kind of a douche, but I like his in-game ratings, if you will. And as far as I know, right, we don't really know anything about him. We offered Smith. People's intangibles, IQ. So he's smart, but he probably doesn't have great hands or speed. I would like to find wide receivers with better athleticism. Ooh, A plus technique, A IQ, A intangibles. We go after James Chappelle. Israel Page, no. It's been a defensive tackle. There you go. Joshua Myers, not great athleticism, but might be more of a bull rush type guy, maybe, if those ratings are legit. Have 9 hours. We don't have any games to attend, so let's call all of them. That leaves us with 5 hours. Really, all we can do is I want to go Chappelle because I liked the A plus, A plus. I guess just leave it at that. All right, let's see if we can get these 4 recruits as we play championship week. And I don't think we got a bowl game this year, guys. That's disappointing. So we may sim through the offseason. We picked good. So we got Javion Smith. So we got that quarterback. We didn't get anybody else. No bowl game for us this season. Losing to Duke crippled that, but right now we're 50th. Uncommitteds. Greg Richardson. B athleticism. That's not terrible. Let's offer there. Spend some money on recruiting, some money on scouting. Let's do a home visit. Bryant doesn't look bad. We can offer him. And we will do that. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of scholarships, so we're just gonna sim. Yeah, I mean I want to save that recruiting money for the transfer portal so we can really find our really work on the areas of need. We don't have bowl game this year, which sucks. Hoping we might make it as a 5-6 team or a 5-7 team again this year, but doesn't happen. So it's number 1 Florida State against number 8 Iowa in the Peach Bowl. LSU and Baylor in the Fiesta Bowl. So we have LSU destroying Baylor 64-28 and Florida State destroying Iowa. So it's Florida State and LSU in the national championship game, and the title goes to Florida State. So they win the national championship. So before we move on, we'll take a look. So Paul Clancy's career is going to come to an end with BC. The reality is that I expected more out of him. He wasn't terrible, but given that he came in as a 90 overall rated quarterback, numbers are a little underwhelming. Threw for over 2,000 yards every season. He was the best quarterback we've had in this playthrough, just a little underwhelming. We are going to lose Wilfredo Campbell, which sucks. He's had 2,000-yard seasons. This past season, he was phenomenal. 1,325 yards rushing, 9 touchdowns. He will be missed. Daniel Curry is a fourth-year junior, so he'll probably step in. Pedro Keene is done. Receiving wise, this is painful. We're going to lose Gene Brown. He had 4 straight seasons of at least 30 receptions. His best season was a year ago, 840 and 9 touchdowns. We're going to lose Edward Hay. He was a 1-year transfer, came in, caught 37 balls for 521 yards and 6 touchdowns. We're going to lose Anthony Tisdale, who was our best wide receiver since he came to Chestnut Hill. 223 receptions for 2,600 yards and 15 touchdowns in his career. Cortez Taylor comes back. He will be our go-to guy next season. He's got the hands, not great speed, but he will be our go-to guy next year. We bring back James Smith. We might need to get our tight ends a little bit more involved. Defensively, McCullough's a sophomore, so we have him for another 2 years. Pantoja is a freshman. Palacios is a freshman. Mills is a freshman. Pollard is a sophomore. Yeah, our defensive, the defensive side of things, we are in better shape. Redshirt sophomore. Claude Smith is a sophomore. So McCullough led us in tackles for a second straight season. He's a sophomore. Ben Mills led us in picks. He's a freshman. Pantoja is a freshman. Claude Smith is a junior, so we get him back. Chester Aquino led us in sacks. He's a redshirt sophomore. We got another sophomore. Candelaria is a sophomore. So defensively, we look okay. We have to hope that we can bring in some transfers on the offensive side of things and see how it goes. So I don't think we're going to have signed anybody, right? Oh, we picked up Greg Richardson. Cool. All right. So are we in the top 50 in recruiting? 63. Okay, we're 63rd in recruiting before we go to the transfer portal. Hopefully the transfer portal can help us out. Douglas Morgan of Toledo wins the Heisman Trophy, 79 receptions, 1,500 yards, 22 touchdowns. Nothing for Boston College as expected. And we will move on. We gained +1 prestige. Not sure why. We finished with a losing record, but we finished with +1 prestige. I don't care about the Senior Bowl. Do we want to redshirt anybody next season? I don't know yet. It seems like a weird time to be asking for red shirts, but quarterback, we're going to lose Clancy. Jessup is down to a 71 overall. He was like an 85 when we signed him, so that's not good. Yeah, our quarterback room is in rough shape. John Breedlove. Yeah, we got a lot of average, so we're going to lose Keene, Woodruff, and Campbell. We're going to come back with Breedlove, Curry, Shell, and the recruit that we have. Fullback, we're fine. Guard, we're going to lose Boudreaux and Randall, but that's fine. We'll run with, we've got enough there, I think. Tackle-wise, we're going to lose Phelps. Kuhn will probably be our starter. We have a freshman who doesn't look terrible. Center, we're fine. Tight end. James Smith has the best speed and the best hands, so he will still be our go-to guy there. Talked about wide receivers. We've got some young players. A little bit of speed. Got some mid-80s, so maybe the wide receiver position won't be as bad as we thought. Yeah, we're not going to redshirt anybody. All right, so let's end the season. Let's get to the off season. And I think I'll do what I did last time, which is because our schedule the next next year will start with Buffalo, Rutgers, and UMass. So we'll play that game against UMass again and see if we can finally get some revenge against them. We lose Teddy Thompson, McCall, Craig, or we lose Thompson and McCall, and that's it. McCall's a bit of a rough one, 76 overall freshman, but I think we'll be okay. Let's advance. The Chanticleers want to hire us. No, I'm good. I will keep my current team. All right, let's look at our staff. Oh, we need a defensive coordinator and an offensive coordinator. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Let's sign staff. I would like a defensive coordinator that focuses primarily on the defensive secondary because that's where we are the best, right? Mark Rogers. His safeties. Yeah, that's what we want. This guy doesn't want a lot of money. I mean, let's offer. And we want offensive coordinators. I don't really care what our offensive coordinator focuses on, but 1.8, Thomas Henry, loyalty scouting, Smash Mouth. I think we're going to be running up the middle. Yeah, let's offer Thomas Henry. Let's advance a week. Both of those guys going to stay where they are. Thomas Henry's going to stay where he is. Still have the offer. Okay, so neither offer was accepted. All right. Yeah, I mean, he's still there, though. He just doesn't want to play. He just doesn't want to coach for us. And we got Phil Burris. Yep, again, onus on his safeties. I like that. You want to come coach us? And then offensive coordinators. Trying to keep it under our budget here. Looking for somebody who wants $2 or $2.5 million. Not really finding anybody though. Got Donald Hayden. Spread. Wants to be aggressive. Man's accountability. He was 1-11 with Liberty last season. He looks pretty okay, I guess, but Michael Cota. Focusing on the line to gain. He's right. Vertical. I don't want to go over the top. It's not really going to be the type of offense we play. Let's look at his ratings. 2 years at 4.5, 1 year at 4.5. Yeah, Henry's the one that I want. He's really the one that I want. From 2 years at 0.5. You take it? All right, let's advance. So we got Phil Burris. So that's good. So we pick up the defensive coordinator. We still need an offensive guy. So it looks like that offensive guy just doesn't want to coach. Doesn't want to coach with us. All right. So offensive coordinators, ratings, and we'll look at that. All right. So Delmar Alvarado doesn't want to come with us. Richard Moore, 4 years. Looking for somebody who's focused more on the run because that's going to be where we need to spend the majority of our. Like, we're not going to have a particularly good passing game this year, I don't think. Johnny Fort. Coaching offense, charisma. Does he want to come coach for us? 2 years at 3.5. I mean, I'll make the offer. Vance. Does he really want to go from Auburn to BC? Doesn't. All right. Then we may end up having to just hire an internal offensive coordinator, which I don't want to do. Offensive coordinators. Four years at $2 million. 4 years at $2 million. John Lattimore. He's not an offensive coach. Here's a 2.5. Coaching offense is okay. Premium on receivers with sure hands. Hybrid. I don't like the idea of, I mean, I would rather a run first guy, but Ryan Chang doesn't look awful. Joseph Coyne. There we go. Run first power offense. Joseph Coyne. 4 years at 2. Excuse me. All right, we got him. All right, so we get our offensive coordinator. Loyal. Not great at coaching offense, frankly, but he runs a power first offense, conservative offense, which I think is what we're going to be going after. Let's go ahead and finish this one, and this should take us to recruiting. It does. All right. Gonzalez, a junior. I mean, we may go right after him, or do we go after Gary? Yeah, we're going to go heavy after Gary Colson. 100%. Home visits, facility tour, phone, scholarship offer. We're going to go right all in on this guy right here. Robbie Areola. Wow, he looks really good too. He already has 8 offers, though. Stephen McCullough, 91 hands. Theodore Goss, 82 and 82. I like that. What is he, a sophomore? Yeah. Theodore Goss. Make the scholarship offer. This is where I think we can get a little, like Stanley Jackman, 89 hands. Jonathan Beckett, 85, 87. Yeah, I mean, if we can land some of these guys, we can backfill these issues really, really easily, I think. Let's look quarterbacks. So I'm going to go heavy into Sammy Bridges here, but arm, intelligence, accuracy, he looks okay. It's really accurate. Not a lot of great quarterbacks. So yeah, I think we go heavy into Colson. Running backs. Let's see, 93 speed. Margarito Hall, 94 speed. 67 hands. Yup, we'll offer him as well. Let's look at defensive ends and defensive tackles. Chad Bell's strength. You know how I love those speed rushers coming off the end. So let's go here. Excuse me, 76 speed, red shirt freshman. Yup. Cesar Tabor, excuse me. We'll offer him as well. I don't expect we're going to land all these guys, just given there will be competition, obviously, but he's a senior. 79 speed, Jose Harden. Yup. What else did we need help? Oh, this is coming up. So linebackers. So let's look at linebackers. We have 6 linebackers who are recruited. Look at all these linebackers, man. Wow. 88 tackling, Robert McGee, 100%. Again, we've used all of our scouting and outreach hours, so I don't know that it's going to matter, but we got an 85 tackle there. Austin Higginbotham, 81 tackling, 76 speed. I kind of like that. Sibley, 89 tackling. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Anthony J, 82 tackling is just okay. Lloyd Slaughter, 86 tackling. Yep. Let's offer him. John Brady, 89 tackling. Yep. That's really the only thing I look for with my linebackers is their tackling ability. It's in the high 80s. I'm down. Ortega, we don't know anything about him. What else do we want to look at? It ends, no. Wide receivers. Yeah, I mean, let's take another look. 84 speed, 75 hands. 80, I think might have been the same guy. Conley, Mead, 84 and 80. I kind of like, but he's a senior. Nicholson, there we go. 90 speed, 81 hands. Yep, let's offer him. Held, no. Like, this is the stuff I wish I had access to prior to this point. Like, if I was scouting a player throughout his high school career, I feel like I would have a better grasp on these numbers. And that's the stuff I would like to have. Because that then allows me to put my team together the way I want. 85 speed, 82 hands. He's a junior. Ooh, David Potter. Yep, he's another one I want to recruit. Let's look at running backs. Let's go down here. '92 speed. Senior though, I don't really want any seniors if I can help it. 87 speed, 63 hands. 89. These are all players that aren't scouted. All right. I guess we should look at some of the quarterbacks too, right? Like he's got a good arm, not particularly, accurate enough. 89 speed. He's a senior. 89 speed. That's pretty. I don't like the fact that he's a senior, but Andrew Pollock. Wesley Benson, 77 accuracy. No. Harris got 83 speed, 68 accuracy, 82 speed. Yeah, Dana Para is somebody that we can offer a scholarship to. And let's go ahead and advance 1 week. All of these players rejected us. Ew. Higginbotham, Sidley, Beckett, Nicholson, Potter, Colson, Tabor, Jackman. Okay. Excuse me. Yuck. Yeah, that's all we're left with. That's upsetting. Shoot. Yuck. Okay. So we deal with what's left, I guess. Is that the plan here? Nathan McCall, 82 pass blocking. We don't really need another guard, though. Jacques Roundtree is a defensive end with no speed, which I hate. Jamar Forrest, 87 hands. Sure, we can offer him a scholarship. Johnny Christmas, will offer him one. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. Sammy Bridges, we don't know anything about him, but I mean, let's recruit and scout, I guess. He has no offers. Trevor Curtin, 80 speed. Yeah, I mean, he's a senior, but maybe he wants to come play for BC for a year. Who knows? All of a sudden, we have 11 outreach hours now. Okay. Let's go back and look at wide receivers and see what's left. Trice has got good hands. Leadership, the work ethic is okay. 7 offers, though. That's the problem. Jamar Forrest. We've already made him an offer. Let's put some money into recruiting. We'll take a look at the outreach hours after we get through all this. 80 overall, 89 speed. The hands aren't particularly good. Walton, we don't know anything about him. Into players who 91 speed, 78 hands isn't terrible. Very agile, though. 89 speed, 61 hands. Good hands. He's agile. He's not very quick. 90 and 87 agility. He's not quick. He's not very fast, but that might not be a bad Dustin Lawrence. Where is he? Right there. We will offer him a scholarship. Dump some money in there. Do that. Linebackers, right. Excuse me. Let's just start here with Joseph Cruz, 83 tackling. He's a senior. 84 tackling, 80 overall. He's not quick, but he's a good tackler. Andrew Lim Shore has 8 scholarship, but we're not going to sign him. I don't even know why I bother. Tega, we don't know anything about. 82 speed, Philip Becknell. 4 offers. Yeah, I suppose we can offer him a scholarship. James Blum, 80. Yeah, James, he's a senior, but that's okay. James Blum. We have 4 scholarships left. $5 and $60. $89, but super, super slow. $80 and $72 is not a bad combo. Still really would be at the bottom of our list. Defensive ends, Jock Roundtree, again, 70 speed, doesn't do it for me. I saw 76 speed, Donnie Dellinger, 4 offers. Probably not going to land him. Fourth year junior. Jose Nowak. Did we already? We haven't offered, but we will. All right, let's look at our targets and figure out what we want to do here. So he's an 86 overall with 94 speed. I feel like that's somebody we want to lean into here. So let's make a home visit. Jamar Forrest, that 80. Yeah, Forrest is somebody I feel like I want to lean into as well. Let's facility tour and there, and then we can call him as well. And Sammy Bridges. I mean, yeah, we let's make a phone call. We need to try to land that. This isn't going well. Not going well. Let's see what we got here. Did any of these players commit to us? We picked up Sammy Bridges. We didn't get Lawrence, Harden, Hightower, or Becknell. We can take a look at Sammy Bridges here. So we have the 71st ranked recruiting class right now. My commits. Let's look at Bridges. Still don't know anything about him, but B arm, B minus accuracy, more of a pocket passer. It's kind of a dip, but that's okay. Actions, targets. All right, so none of them are interested. Let's hide Areola. We have no need for him. McGee, likely not to sign with us, but we'll keep plugging along here. In fact, let's put recruiting into all of those players. Dorsey is somebody that I'd like to get with that 93 speed. So let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Jamar Forrest, I kind of want to lean into a little bit more. We don't have much. We don't have any outreach hours that will work with him. Uncommitteds. Come on. I hate it when it does that. Where the player profile picture just stays sitting on top. William Wright, sophomore. Not a great tackler. He's quick and agile. It's in Austin. I actually kind of like him more. So let's do that. Let's put some money there. Let's do that. Let's call him. Actually, let's put all 10 into him. Excuse me. Call. It's a sophomore, decent pass blocker. Yeah, I mean, no one has made him an offer, so we'll make him an offer. Oh, right. He was leaving our program. Nobody wants him because he's leaving our program. It's interesting. Fagan. I don't like the tackling on Fagan. Evan Riggs. Defensive end with literally no speed is worthless. Just hope we don't know anything about. 86 hands. Terrible blocker. Banks, no. Holland is accurate. Doesn't have a strong arm. Decent speed. As a senior, Joaquin Held. Make him an offer. Matthew Abear. Nope. Frederick 72-73 is a sophomore. Doesn't have the high work ethic. At a higher work ethic, I might make a run at him. Jalen Joseph. Nope. Moses Smith. Nope. I don't even think we're going to get to the regular season this year, guys. This is taking me a lot longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. Trying my best to put together a winning team here after a decade. Those are all freshmen. Ivan Figueroa, no. Stan Barone, strong. It's okay. Ryan Emerson, eh. Anything about him. .77 speed, 80 agility. He's terrible. And a para. We already have the offer into. Let's call him. All right. Targets. I think we're just gonna go and see what happens. So we don't get Para or Forrest. Okay. So we don't get anybody that we aim for. So we're down to 70, the 78th ranked recruiting class. I mean, hopefully we can land these guys. I mean, right now none of them are showing any interest in us, which sucks. But we'll hope. We've got 11 hours. Let's home visit, and we can't offer. Right, stop. We can't offer to him. Margarito Hall, we already have the call into. Joaquin Held, we'll put an offer into him. We're the best uncommitteds. And it's McCall, who we can't put in an offer to. Edward Jorgensen is a junior, 84 speed. Yeah, I mean, we'll offer. May as well, I guess, at this point. Looking at the best players with one offer, Jacques Roundtree. We've looked at some of these players like 5 times already, right? Johnny Christmas is somebody that I wouldn't mind having. So I don't have any recruiting money left. So we just sort of have to hope that what we're offering him is enough. Fagan, we've looked at before. I mean, let's offer Forrest Hope because he doesn't have any offers. Roberto Berry, 86 great hands, terrible blocker. He doesn't have any, Mark Ortiz. Good leader, sure. We need defensive tackles, so let's offer him. Earl Carroll, we don't know anything about him, but we'll offer. Sergio Howard, redshirt freshman. Yeah, that speed looks intriguing. Already looked at him. We already looked at all these players with one offer, so I don't know why I'm doing it again. But you got a sophomore who's agile and has decent hands. Sure. Offer him. Terry Yanez, 82 tackling. Sure, I like that. Let's offer him. And it's signing day. Fingers crossed here, guys. Let's see how it goes. That's too loud. All right. So did we have a top 10 recruiting class in anything? No quarterbacks. We had the number 2 running back class in the nation. No wide receivers, no tight ends, no offensive line. We had the number 8 defensive line recruiting class. No linebackers, no cornerbacks. So it wasn't great. Wasn't great, but it wasn't. I don't think it was terrible recruit. Yeah, 59. Yeah, 59 overall. So I'm okay with that. Signed Joseph Bolin. That was our big one. And then a whole lot of depth. So let's take a look and see what the roster looks like here. And we will yeah, I'm over an hour already. Wow. All right. So Leonard Johnson was our top recruit from a quarterback perspective. He's an 83 overall, 85 arm, 91 accuracy. So he is a pocket passer. We've got Sammy Bridges with his 80 arm and 68 accuracy backing him up. Javon Smith. We brought in 3 freshman wide receiver or 3 freshman quarterbacks, and there are 3 best. Joshua Shook. He is. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Joshua Shook. Don't need a 58 overall, 22 year old quarterback on our team. I don't think. Running backs, Joseph Bolin is a 90 overall, so that's nice. Yeah, Bolin and Christmas were our 2 top recruits. Margarito Hall in there as well. So I think we did a nice job kind of rebuilding the running back core. We've got some elite speed here in Curry and Hall. I think we're okay from a running back perspective. We brought in a 79 overall fullback who's really strong, decent enough blocker. Let's do it this way. So Bridges, Johnson, and Smith, 3 freshman quarterbacks. Brought in 1 freshman guard, 79 overall, 2 freshman tackles, 82 and 80. 4 freshman wide receivers, all in the low 80s. Not great, but a nice combination of speed and hands. Richardson's sort of a high flyer. Halverson probably has the biggest upside with that speed and hands. 2 defensive tackles, an 85 overall freshman. Defensive ends, 2 defensive ends, 81 and 83. Cool. So overall, not terrible. So we're going to go ahead and call it here, guys. I think what that'll allow us to do is maybe sim a couple of games this year against Rutgers and, get the beginning of the schedule out of the way with Rutgers, Buffalo, come back and do UMass, play that game against UMass, then maybe sim a few more games and try to get through these a little bit quicker. I may want to switch this up a little bit. I mean, our prestige is 59. So all 3 of these teams are kind of right in line with where we are. So I think it makes sense to leave them for now. So that's probably what we will do. Let me know what you think, guys. I mean, we'll keep plugging away here. I feel like that was a pretty decent recruiting class for us, ending up in the top 60 in the nation. So let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.